This guy on my screen is actually testing his popularity. I think he think he's very popular. Listen to what he's saying and see if somebody reasonable will follow him.
This is a message to ECOWAS especially, but we're also calling on the Ministry of Interior, the Minister of Interior, the head of Nigerian Diaspora Commission, NAPTIP, immigration and other affected government bodies. My team did a proper research around the borders in West Africa. And here are the conclusions. First of all, there are two major routes from Nigeria to Cote d'Ivoire. Now, from Nigeria to Cote d'Ivoire, you go through Cotonou, you go through Togo, Ghana, before you get to Cote d'Ivoire. That journey takes 2 days. The other route is from Nigeria to Senegal. Nigeria to Senegal, you go through Cotonou, you go through Togo, you go through Burkina Faso, you go through Mali before you get to Senegal. That journey takes 7 days. It is not easy for people to traffic human beings from Nigeria to Senegal because it takes 7 days. So it is the likelihood of that happening is very, very low. Now, I'm not saying that it is impossible, but I'm saying that it is extremely difficult because it takes 7 days. If there are young people or people who have been trafficked in Senegal, maybe the young people were given birth to right there in Senegal. Now, that does not mean that in Senegal there are no Nigerians who want to come back. There are a lot of Nigerians in Senegal who actually want to come back home. Some of them went there to hustle and things are really, really bad and terrible with them. Some are okay, they don't want to come back home. Now, in Senegal, there is a market called Ikonjo. Ikonjo, I don't know how to pronounce it properly. But there's a market there, you see Nigerians, that's where they eat, sleep, wake up, do everything, hustle and everything. A lot of Nigerians are there. They are very uncomfortable with the situation they are living in there and they want to come back home. Now, also in Dakar, the zone capital, there are a lot of Nigerians who want to come back home. Now, to bring our people home from Senegal to Nigeria, like I said, it takes 7 days. Each person, it will cost me 500,000 naira to bring each person from Senegal back to Nigeria. That's the ones that are willing. The ones that are willing to come back to Nigeria. Now, Cote d'Ivoire, where VDM mentioned, is going to cost 350,000 naira for one person to come back from Cote d'Ivoire to Nigeria. We have almost 200 people who actually are interested in coming back. So if this is something that the ECOWAS or the Nigerian government wants to look into it quickly, we are more than ready to swing into action. We can start with 10 people. We can start with as many as the resources come in. You know, the resources are available. Now, there are a lot of pictures and videos, you know, but I would like to bring people's images and put them on social media. That's why sometimes, to explain and drive my point home, I take images, public images from the internet. If I want to talk about a particular thing, and I know that, you know, we don't need to really show people's images, I can take images from the internet to drive my point home. This is not about cloud chasing. This is not about scoring social media points. This is about solving the solution on ground. Now, like I said, from Senegal to Nigeria, it's going to cost 500,000 naira for one person. From Cote d'Ivoire to Nigeria, it's going to cost 350,000 naira for one person. However, there is still another issue about illegal border crossing, which is an ECOWAS problem. We're not dragging anybody here. We are calling out ECOWAS because this is an ECOWAS problem. And that's why I keep addressing this to the president of the ECOWAS, that's our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Please, sir, we want you to look into this. It's actually very, very serious. And we also need to, back right here at home, we also need to let our citizens that are in West Africa, across West Africa, that want to come back, we need to let them know that they are more than welcome, you know. So please, if this is something that the ECOWAS is interested in, we sign a contract and we swing into action quickly. I'm ready to do this. 500,000 from Senegal to Nigeria, and that's going to take 7 days. And from Cote d'Ivoire to Nigeria, 350 naira per person. The 500,000 naira for Senegal to is per person. Everywhere good, my people. We also have solutions to illegal border crossing, and we are more than ready to work with the appropriate authorities, especially ECOWAS, in looking for a permanent solution to trafficking and illegal crossing. Now, the people that are in the almost 200 people, they are not underage. The almost 200 people that I'm talking about, they are not underage. Let us have that. Let's bear that in mind. These are people who have gone outside Nigeria across different parts, and then they have figured out that that part is not working and they want to come back home, but they don't have transport. They don't have the means to come back home. So this is what my team and I have provided as a solution. This is a temporary solution. The permanent solution to illegal border crossing, we are ready to share that with ECOWAS and appropriate bodies. Everywhere good, my people. D1 here. Shalom.